Hello and welcome back to Chris. Today I thought we could do something a bit different. I thought we could do the 30-day movie challenge, but in one video and one day. So it isn't really a challenge anymore. Let's roll. Day 1, or question 1. The last movie you watched. I think it was the Lego Batman movie. It was alright. I did a review of it. I didn't think it was quite up to the standard of the Lego movie. Day 2, or question 2. A favourite fantasy movie. I'll have to go with Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. Although that's kind of its own genre, isn't it? It's kind of like a hybrid genre between that and space opera. Strictly fantasy. I like the Lord of the Rings films, and I like Harry Potter films as well. But to choose between the two, might have to go for either Prisoner of Azkaban or Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a large part of my childhood, so I'll have to go with that for now. Day 3, or question 3. Okay, I'll stop doing that. A favourite action/adventure movie. Action/adventure, so it's action or adventure, or action-adventure. Action and adventure, I'd probably go for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. But strictly action, I might have to go with Die Hard with a Vengeance. 2 answers in one, but I'm going with it. Day 4. A favourite horror/suspense movie. Kind of opens it up. It's not just horror, it can be suspense. It's really hard to answer these type of questions because they're not asking specifically for one answer. Horror movie? My favourite horror movie might be The Blair Witch Project. I just love its use of the found footage genre. I think it's still the best example of that, along with Cloverfield and Chronicle. It's one of the very few films that have actually terrified me, right down to my spine. Suspense movie? Suspense. I don't know about that. Day 5. Favourite drama movie. Solely for drama, I might have to go with maybe The Pursuit of Happiness. Great performance by Will Smith and even his son. That gets the most dramatic response out of me. Suspense film, going back to that. This is a really unorganised video, but maybe The Gift from also 2015 or something. Day 6. A favourite comedy movie. This one's kind of a tie again. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I love Edgar Wright's direction, and I think he really perfected his unique directing tone and visuals and style in that film. I do like Office Space quite a lot as well from the 90s, but I'm gonna go with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Day 7. A movie that makes you happy. Happy? I don't think that many films make me happy. Well, Star Wars. Yeah, I'll have to go with Star Wars, A New Hope, 1977. That makes me happy. Very happy. Actually, going back to suspense, The Terminator. There, found it, The Terminator. Just while we're on that. Day 8. A movie that makes you feel sad. Blue Valentine. That's what I'm always going back to there and there again. It's like a good sad. Like, I'm happy to be sad. It works so well at being sad. Feels realistic and it's brutal. And Blue Valentine for me. Very underlooked film. Day 9. A movie that you know practically the whole script of. Star Wars. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Don't get cocky. I got him. Use the Force, Luke. Don't underestimate the Force. Going somewhere so low. As a matter of fact, Greedo, I was. My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Just look at the size of that thing. I have you now. Okay, maybe that's when I quote most, but I think that comes closest. Day 10. Your favourite director. Again, this one's a tie between Christopher Nolan and David Fincher, and it always has been. And we're gonna die. Can't tell if there's a dead bug in my light. Day 11. Your favourite movie from your childhood. Can I say Star Wars again? Day 12. Your favourite animated movie. Either Toy Story 1 or the Lego Movie? That's my final answer. Day 13. A favourite love story. Blue Valentine or Han and Leia from Empire Strikes Back. Day 14. A favourite quote from any movie. Get busy living or get busy dying. That's Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption as Red. Day 15. Least favourite book adaptation. I don't read books, not because I don't like books, just because I guess I just can't read books. Why are you asking me these questions? The only way I can compare book comparisons is if I look at something like Casino Royale and see how it has 3 adaptations of the same book, all done completely differently. A lot of people consider the 2006 Martin Campbell, Daniel Craig reboot James Bond Casino Royale as the most authentic to the book. From what I've heard and read about the book character of James Bond and the book Casino Royale, I would agree with that. And I have seen the 1967 David Niven Casino Royale, which is a really bad spoof, and I'd probably have to say that. Day 16. The last movie you saw in theatres. Lego Movie again. But tonight it'll be John Wick Chapter 2. Day 17. The best movie you saw during the last year, as in this whole last year, or as in 2016 last year. Of 2016 was La La Land. Day 18. A movie that disappointed you the most. I mean, I was disappointed by the Lego Batman movie recently. Might go with The Godfather. I found The Godfather incredibly disappointing to watch. Of course, I need to go back and rewatch it. The most impressive thing in that movie, to me, was the fact that the narrative managed to fit in a christening, a wedding, and a funeral. All totally unrelated, at different points in that film. All 3 of those were in that one film. That impressed me. To me, it was hyped up loads to watch it because it's considered one of the greatest films ever made, and I'm sorry if you love it, like, probably do, but I'll go back and rewatch it, but for the time being, I wasn't a fan. Day 19. A favourite actor. I presume they mean your favourite actor, and that is Michael Fassbender. I love that man. He is brilliant. He is the only actor who is actually literally captivating to me. You could probably watch him for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and not get bored. Like, part of the reason First Class is my personal favourite X-Men movie is because of him playing Magneto, and his scenes including Magneto are just... oh, they're so powerful. Oh, I love that man. Favourite actress? I like Scarlett Johansson. She is an incredibly talented actress. She's fun to watch. She's in great films, especially in the past few years, like Under the Skin, for example. She's brilliant. She's brilliant. Did I say that was Day 20 favourite movie actress? Day 21 most overrated movie, Frozen. Disney's Frozen. I have an Instagram post all about my hatred for that stupid film. You can check that out in my Instagram down below. It is an awful film that makes no sense, doesn't go anywhere, has no actual appeal, stupid characters that I hate, and Olaf is not funny. I hate him. He is not funny. He is worse than Jar Jar Binks. There, I said it. Day 22. Most underrated movie. I really like Mission Impossible 3. That is a common one I go to. I really like Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, specifically the last half of the film. I personally liked Great Gatsby from 2013, I think it was. I personally liked that film. I know a lot of people don't like the acting in it, but I kind of saw it as a story being told, like almost like somebody else, like a third person telling the story, and like do all this overacting, and I thought it really worked. I might go with one of them 3. There's a few to choose from. Do what you want. Day 23. A favourite character from any movie. James Bond and Han Solo. 2 coolest guys in the galaxy. Day 24. A favourite villain. It's definitely a tie between Darth Vader and Magneto. Incredibly well written characters, incredible backstory, kind of relatable, you understand their motives, and incredibly fun to watch both characters. Day 25, a favourite hero, James Bond. Day 26, a movie that is a guilty pleasure. I like Alien 3. I thought it blended the action of Aliens and the horror of Alien quite well. Another guilty pleasure, I like the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider films. I think those films, although bad, are fun and kind of funny. Need for Speed, that's it. That's my favourite. I've only seen it once, but my god, was that such a fast-paced film to me. First 10 or 15 minutes, awful, but once things start getting going, I'm totally invested in everything. I know it's not the best story, acting's awful even from Aaron Paul. The practical car stunts and chases are incredible to watch. It's just such a fast-paced adrenaline movie. That Day 27, a favourite classic movie. Maybe Bonnie and Clyde, a film that still holds up really well, even though it was made in the late 60s, I think. Has an indie sort of artsy vibe to it with the camera movement and the way they've shot for certain things, that it still really holds up well to an independent low-budget film, in my opinion. Day 28, a favourite friendship in a movie. Magneto and Xavier in X-Men films. So much contrast, yet it works. Day 29, a favourite remake. Maybe The Departed. And finally, Day 30, your least favourite movie. Skyline, awful atrocity that should never have been made. I hated everything about it. I hated watching it. The only reason I sat through it was so that I could officially say that I hate that overall film. Saw this once, I think it was in 2012. Never saw it again, but it's still in my mind. The imagery, the horrid lighting, the blue. It's just blue and black and nothing else, and it's hideous. It's not even nice to look at. Characters are horrendous. You should not want the aliens, the antagonists of the film, to kill off these protagonists as soon as possible, just immediately, just to get the movie over and done with. That's not how you should have a response to a film, but I did, and they were on about making a sequel to that film, and I hope they never ever get around to doing it. Awful. The directors should never be able to make a film again. Well, they can if they want, but I'm not going to see it. Awful film, awful. So yeah, that was my 30-day movie challenge, all done in one day, one video. You guys got any opinions on this? You can make your own list, do your own Instagram posts. Let me know some of your opinions on that, and maybe I'll see you next time, if you subscribe. Bye.